kinda hate it. You suppress all of the thoughts in your head and say it's complicated. You hide your pain, but I can see it etched on your face. I know the feeling, swear you're okay, but you're barely breathing. Don't you walk away.
Enough time to really get here. Popeye will be the first one and the one with the opportunity. Picks up one. Gets that one as well. One more plays get on this point to be contested, but AJ, he's not letting that one happen. He picks up that first kill. A couple more people pushing right there. So one more player inside. He's hunting down, picks him. Oh, almost doesn't get it. Picks the ball. Nice little hardwood ace for AJ. He helps his team try to close out this one. Getting closed out. Mans is on 5 streak, 23-12. Absolute beast.
With the Silver North New York subpar against the Dallas Flat Tires. Both teams coming in at 1-3. I am Hold My Coffee, and with me tonight is the man, the myth, the legend, the Top Life GOAT. GOAT, we got a good one tonight.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do, man. I'm over here getting hyped, man. Going side to side, shaking back and forth, trying to get hyped for these two matches, man. Before we get into this first one, let me go over the maps real quick over this New York subpar versus Dallas Flat Tires team. We are going to start off with a hard point in the map that just got added to the rotation of Vista Hardpoint. And then we will go to a Karachi Search and Destroy high rise control, and if needed we will see a skid row and right back to high rise. So hold my coffee, I am ready for tonight.
Oh man, I am ready for some COD, some Silver North action as we're getting ready to kick things off. As I don't see a highlight around them yet, so I'm not sure whose point of view we're looking at. And it looks like they're in. Okay, that's from the Flat Tires point of view. It looks like we are in the back spawn. And yes, if you've noticed this obscured growth, well, nope, it's obscured by the mic. Never mind. I won't talk about this growth on my shoulder with 2, with 1. Let's get it on. Looking from Crispy's point of view right now as he's going up them back P3 stairs towards the bar. Everybody making a beeline over to that P1 hill. Nick is just about outside, but he gets taken down real quick as we got Dallas already on the hill for this first hard point. Oh man, a little mowing down there, but Parks taking care of business. Took out, couldn't make it out. And what happened?
Yeah, man. We got a quick bit. We got the lobby issues going down, man. It's Call of Duty. But anyway, guys, man, we got the lobbies going down. It started off with the first good hill, man. I think we're gonna call this I guess diner. I mean, it looks like a diner cafe area.
That's what it's called,
we're gonna call that, cafe diner. So I mean, that first little diner area, we can see that the Dallas Flat Tires did get there first, but New York subpar were getting the kills that they needed. So in this reset, we'll see how these teams decides to reset this map. But I mean, Vista already, I was just glued into the action because it's like I seen Vista in action, but this is like really my first time having to call it and watch at the same time. So I mean, I just can't wait for the reset to happen. I mean, we did see some great stuff from Dallas Flat Tires, but we did see the gunny from New York. I mean, from New York subpar.
Oh yeah, I mean they came to work. They came to have some fun, and they came to tear up the Vista. As we take a look at the other maps and modes for tonight, we're starting off with that Vista hardpoint, and then we go to Karachi for a search and destroy. Control is going to be on our favorite map, GOAT, the high rise, and then should we need a map 4, it's Skid Row. Yes, and then a high rise search to round it out and give us our 5-11. Should we get one tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate you going over that. And one more time for the chat. I mean, they really, need to go, hear the maps, over and over again. But yeah, high rise control is one of our favorite maps of the series. I mean, it's one of our favorite control maps. We like the random explosions. We like the closeness of the action. And here in this Silver Pre-Made North pre-made North division, we should see some pretty good gameplay, pretty good strategies from both of these teams. Look at the team. I think we seen Crispy Flicks on stream last week.
Yep.
So I'm waiting to see, see if he could make some plays, probably redeem himself. I think last week they took a tough loss, so they was part of
Yep.
part of a play, part of that play,
Oh, yeah,
that's
last
if you
week,
guys haven't seen it.
Yeah, Crispy and company, they did take a very tough loss last week. In fact, you and I were the ones casting it because it was what really started is that Denver had that Skid Row hard point, and then invasion control. Dallas kind of started getting mad and was like, okay, let's go to work. Now, let's try it again.
Yeah,
Oh.
man. This Vista hard point, man. Like, I don't know. They make that big old Vista building with the little shade, little shade area.
Yeah.
And you can't get up there, but man, I swear I spent like 30 minutes trying. I was in there in the lobby by myself, like, how do you get up here?
Yep.
But you just can't get up there. But here we go, Coffee. We're back in it. We're back in Vista. About to start off by this little lift. They got the little ski lift.
Starting off with Gondola from on the New York side. With 2, with 1. Let's get it on. Looking from Nuck's point of view right now as everybody's making a beeline up them P1 stairs. Now that everybody knows where P1 is, we know where the action's going to be. Panda already set up on the hill, watching the door as Yeti draws the first blood. Panda gets set back up over there in the diner as Easy watching the back stairs. Gets taken down off the balcony. Nick working his way around, making a start towards P2 already. That pre-rotate from the New York subpar. He's already setting up on P2 as Crispy is working his way around and coming through the back door. P1 doesn't make it. Oh my goodness. 28-0 in favor of the New York subpar right now as Nuck looks like he's already getting ready to set up on that P2 hill as soon as it kicks over here in a few seconds as P2, the newsstand, gets it going 44-0 in favor of New York subpar.
New York subpar are getting every kill that you can possibly get. Dallas by Tires are getting a couple, but man, the kill department is lighting up all blue for the New York subpar. Look at that 3-1 in the kill feed. Got control of the hill. They know exactly where these Dallas Flat Tires are spotting from. Any angle they take, they are just taking them down. Panda's on a 5 streak. Nick's on a 3. Make that a 4. Next on a 3. Nick finally just went down. But man, first 2 hills, all control of New York subpar. And Panda is just going crazy.
Yeah, it is the Panda show right now because he does have a cruise in his back pocket as Parks trying to come around to clean the hill off. 80-2 in favor of the New York subpar right now as we get ready to kick over to this P3. We leave the newsstand and we go to the Tiki Bar. Panda already set up. While you're at it, I'll take a gin and tonic as the hill kicks over. Watching down the P3 hall. Yeti tries to get a drink, but man, his ID was just too good. Nick trying to come in, gets mowed down. Nuck working his way up the back P3 stairs, says, hey, how you doing? Plays the bouncer. Gets another one. Nice headshot right there. Nuck trying to get him out the back door on a 5 spree right now. 103-8 in favor of the New York subpar. And man, right now, this hard point is nothing but New York. Is Crispy now tries to work his way around, working towards P4, which is I forgot what it's called.
Hey man, we're figuring this out as we go. The outside, the bar area right there, like New York subpar been doing the whole map, just been holding down angles anywhere these Dallas Flat Tires are coming from. These New York subpars are coming from. This looks like a guitar store, so we're gonna take this to the Guitar Center and actually a bar. So this is actually a little bar area. So another bar, a club. We're gonna call that the club. That's the club. So they're in the club, and the kill feed is still lighting up the New York subpar. I mean, it's New York going on. The anthem is playing for New York at this Vista. They are supposed to be in a match, but it looks like they're enjoying the scenery at the Vista as they're getting all the kills, owning up all the hardpoint time. Now this rotation is on. Player 5 is like he might be on the rotation, but it's going to be a tough battle between him and player 1.
Yeah, P5 is actually going to be underneath that bridge that we saw earlier as it goes 169 to 8 in favor of New York subpars as P5 gets ready to kick off Panda. Oh man, he gets a couple of taps and then gets knocked down himself. Now Yeti working his way out of P4, making his way, sees that there's somebody on the bridge. Oh man, he takes one down but gets taken down himself. Gets taken down by Panda. Panda gets taken down. Nick on that nasty heady there just outside the bridge, but the hill's contested. Go ahead, take him down. There we go. It's nothing but New York on this P5 hill right now. Panda working his way in. He's on the hill briefly, goes out watching towards P1, does a little mowing on the outside, brings the Renetti out to play. Woody is on the hill right now for Dallas, trying to get some points on the board. But no, New York is just owning it. Parks back on the hill. Panda popping a Deddy, working his way back around and through. Going to go up the back. It looks like he's already moving towards P1. Crispy going to get try to get some of this scrap time for Dallas. 196 to 12 in favor of the subpar as we go to a fresh set of rotations, Goat.
Yeah, we're back in the cafe. And this guy right here is trying to take orders. Panda saying, "Would you like to see it? I got your reservation, but you're not going to get no seats because the cafe is full. No Dallas Flat Tires are allowed entry into the cafe until Yeti gets a 2-piece. But Nick, he's already seated. He said, nope. The cafe is all mine. Nuck is bucking, and he's making sure he gets all the kills as he goes on a 3-piece looking for 4, but his teammate takes it down. Here goes 4, but he gets taken down from the bad timing. But Nick, he is there. His seat is already reserved. He already has been having a good meal, and he's making sure he makes these Dallas Flat Tires own their mistakes. But here we go, another battle on the hill. Can he line these players from Dallas Flat Tires up? He cannot. 3-piece comes from the Dallas Flat Tires. Parks is all that's left. He gets a big 2-piece, looking for 3, but I think he's probably just gonna run away, play his life. No, he gets the kill off camera. Parks is absolutely frying, just like the New York subpar. New York subpar, full control.
233-18 in favor of subpar as we go into P2. Nick working his way around right now, comes up behind. There you go. Take 1, take 2. There we go. Nice 2-piece. And I think just about everybody on subpar has a cruise in the back pocket. Panda gets up on top of the newsstand. Oh, man, they're in that bad spawn now, so he's going to be watching for any flat tires to be coming from that backside. And it doesn't matter. New York, take it. 250 to 18. That's our first 100-point club of the season.
Yeah, man, that was 200 points. That was a rough one right there, rough one to see. But you know what? I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just say, Vista was added into the map pool. At the beginning of the week, these teams probably didn't get no scrims in on it, so they didn't know exactly where to go. They did look lost on the map. You can kind of tell, but these New York subpar, man, they for sure got their scrims in. They were playing on it. They knew every angle of where these Dallas Flat Tires were trying to run from, and man, oh man. Hopefully we get a better showing in the Search and Destroy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're going to a very familiar map, a Karachi Search and Destroy, to where I don't even need to pull up the TAC map on this, brought to you by our friends over at tacmaps.gg, but I'm going to anyway, just to make sure I call the right thing. And at a point for Karachi, right there in front of the bus, right there by our favorite spot, P2, the B point for control, the A bomb site. Oh, and then you got underneath the bridge for that B side. Goat, where do you see him? Where do you see this first offense going?
And, it's a traditional teams in Karachi. They like to just start off going to that A point, trying to get A out the way, and then they attack B because B is always the harder site. But like any control, If you can get that B site out the way first and just leave that A site there, for the end, it makes it a little bit easier for the offense. But, I keep saying but because there's a lot of buts when you talk about Karachi. Karachi, statistically, the offensive teams usually takes the W, takes the cake. So, on Karachi, it really doesn't matter where you go because favorably on offense, you're more favorable to win the offense just because of the way the spines work and the way defense has the spines and how the map was created with the lanes. You gotta make cuts and lefts and rights before you can get back to the hill, and that takes some time. So if you get 3-4 down, stack the hill, it's almost impossible to get the team off.
Now, I know we're both betting men, Goat. Where are you putting your channel points on this one? After seeing what just happened on that Vista hardpoint, now we're coming to familiar maps.
Oh man, if I got to put my channel points on what I just saw, and I actually got 189K, I would put all of them on New York.
I'm tending to agree with you. I'm not going to go against the house on this one because New York, they're going to be riding that Vista momentum. And considering, now we have to remember last week, we had the same Dallas team, and they ended up wiping that search and destroy 6-4.
Yeah, oh man, I done skipped the map. Oh man, yeah, we're talking about search and destroy. I mean, like we always see in the COD Rec League that we do see teams they're not really that good at respawns, but they are good at the search and destroy. So if this team could turn around the search and destroy, it would be good. But the way New York was shooting in that first map, they're gonna have to do a big turnaround.
Yes, they are definitely going to have to do quite a bit. I mean, they're going to have to play a minimum of 6 perfect rounds of search after what happened in that hard point. And I'm talking about Dallas. I know you're talking New York saying, hey, all they got to do is just keep the gunnies hot. And they've already got the gunnies warmed up. And it does look like New York is on the defense for this first round. Dallas is on the offense. Here we go. Crispy is the bomb carrier right now as he's making his way through the junkyard, heading towards that A bomb site. But they don't even have the distraction play going right now, Goat. Everybody's making that beeline over to A. Crispy runs through the smoke, gets a few love taps. There's a blue player over there? Oh yeah, there is. If I'm looking at my mini map right, number 2. Well, Park's drawing the first blood, and Nuck gets taken down himself. Crispy is down. The bomb is down at A. Woody gets a quick prone there. Oh man, just outside the diner there at P2B, whatever you want to call it. He's watching the dumpster. It's a 3-on-2 right now. 3-on-1. Woody is all that's left. Man, come on, Woody. You gotta do something. There you go. Take one for the team. New York, take the round 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, it started off good for the Dallas Flat-Tires. They made their way to A. They all got their smoke was there, but that one player, I forgot who it was, player 6, man, he was in that bus. He started getting shots on that bomb carrier, made him waste that smoke, allowed the Dallas Flat-Tires, the New York subpar to retake over that bomb site, and then once they retake that bomb site, the gunfights just favor the New York subpar.
Let's see how Dallas answers on their defense round. Parks is the bomb carrier for New York as Woody chunks one over onto the B side. Doesn't connect. No, it doesn't. Now Crispy watching. Oh, man, drawing the first blood at red. Oh, man. But then he gets traded out. Woody working his way back around, going towards the junkyard for the P5. Oh, man, doesn't get the gunny up in time. So here it is. Panda's down. So it is a 3-on-2. Yeti trying to survive, trying to take out the bomb carrier. He gets taken down. Easy is all that's left. With 48 seconds left, all kinds of time for them to get that plant down. Easy's watching rooms. Oh, but he can't watch the corners. New York are now ahead 2-0.
Yeah, man. Crispy started off with that nice, first blood, in that in bottom red. But right here at the end, man, I'm just going to just say this straight up, man. New York was not even looking to plant that bomb. They knew exactly where that player were. They were hunting him down. They were going for the kill. The teamwork is there. The gunny is there. The comms are in for the New York subpar. If you are Dallas Flat Tires, you think you may want to just do a 2-2 split, keep everybody together, keep it more tight. Don't let it spread up. Stop taking one-on-ones. You guys need to be there for each other's trade. But round 3, here we go.
Looking from Easy's point of view, Crispy is the bomb carrier. And you're right, New York is just making it into a 6 rounds of TDM. Smoke going down just outside the bomb site. And Panda can't see that it's being planted, but he tosses a nade, doesn't connect. Ooh, gets a hit marker. So he knows somebody's there. Bomb is planted at B. 40 seconds left in the round. Panda's getting out while the getting's good. Trying to get himself repositioned. Oh, man, there he goes. He draws the first. He draws. No, you can't wallbang that. Arms coming up from behind. Does a little house cleaning up top. 23 seconds left. Crispy is defending that bomb for all he's worth, but he gets taken down. All that's left is Woody up top. He gets taken down. And now Parks on the defuse with all kinds of time. New York is up 3-0.
Yeah. I mean, just some unfortunate timing for the Dallas Flat Tires. I mean, Panda was right there. He made his way through the smoke, got into that little back area, made things difficult for these boys. And then Woody just singled out in this little back corner by this B bomb site. I mean, it just looked really tough for the Dallas Flat Tires that round. Let's see what they can do here.
Come on, Dallas. It's time to wake up. Smell the coffee. I'll brew a fresh cup if you need the aroma. That's no problem. Who is it now? Parks is the bomb carrier. Looking from next point of view right now. And it looks like they're doing a 3-1 split. Hello there. Going out towards the mid-alley. Doesn't connect with anybody. But Parks is going to come up from the backside of that A point. Sees one. Takes one down. In the bus. Takes 2. Panda drawing the first blood, though, under Woody. As Yeti's all that's left. And just that quick, Yeti is the last one alive for the Dallas Flat Tires. Bomb planted at the A bomb site. Uh-oh. There's one. So now it's a 1v2. We can win these.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the 1v2. He's in top red. They know where he's at. It gets taken down. New York subpar with another win. I mean, they overtake that A-bomb site, get the kills they needed, leave Yeti in a 1v3 in top red. Look at Nick just playing the angles, knowing how to hit the shot. I mean,
someone in the chat just mentioned that New York is looking like a well-oiled machine, and I can't argue that. Here we are, 4-0 in favor of the subpar. Dallas is spinning their wheels. And here we go. Round 5 offense. Easy is the bomb carrier. Looking from Yeti's point of view. Yeti switching back to the MCW. Giving some cover over in that P1 alley. Easy sees 2. Tries to get a little distance. He does draw the first blood, but he gets traded out. Woody is now the bomb carrier. And Nick is all that's left for New York right now. Dallas has a chance to pull this round out. And Dallas gets off the bagel, and they're now on the breadstick 4-1.
Yeah, I mean, they was going to red. They slowed it down a little bit. You can see the full New York subpar getting too aggressive, trying to push red because, they're just so super confident. You end up losing that first gun battle. Trey's going back and forth. Yeti ended up winning the battle, so they end up getting the man advantage. I mean, the 2-man advantage, leaving that one player in that 1v3. Tough. To try to win that battle. But good win right there for the Dallas Flat Tires.
As Parks is now the bomb carrier, looking from Nick's point of view. If I'm looking at my mini map right, looks like they're going to try to split a little bit. I see everybody else going to that A site as a distraction because, I mean, if we take a look at that number 7 player on the mini map, as Nux is covered from upstairs, Yeti drawing the first blood. Oh, then Yeti gets taken out. The bomb is down almost to the B bomb site. Nux has to work his way around. Oh, man. Face down in the alley. He gets taken down. So now it's a 2v2. Woody and Crispy going up against Panda and Nick. I'm thinking team deathmatch coming up here. Nick working his way upstairs. Is he going to be able to get that bomb and get it planted? 38 seconds left in the round. He's watching balconies, watching red. He knows somebody's there somewhere. He can smell it. He's gonna hop down. Panda giving some coverage. The bomb is now being planted at B. New York has the bomb planted at B. It's still a 2-on-2. Now Dallas has a lot more work to do. They got to take out these last two subpar players and get the defuse. Not going to be easy. Now it's a 2-on-1. Crispy is all that's left for the Dallas Flat Tires. Crispy watching around that B side. He's going to get some high ground to see if he can get the advantage on somebody. Oh, he gives a couple love taps. He's one on the balcony. Nick is all that's left. It's a 1v1 now. Crispy and Nick. Crispy gets a little fall damage. 8 seconds left in the round. Here we go. Starting the defuse. Crispy gets taken down. New York take the round. They're up 5-1.
Yeah, man, that was the closest round we done seen. All search and destroy, man. The kills, at the beginning went back and forth, and it went down to a 2v2. Great job by Nick to retrieve that bomb, get it down on that B bomb site, forcing those Dallas Flat Tire players to, force them to come to a bomb site. They angled themselves perfectly, 1v1 for Nick. Of course, he angles himself, plays the time. All he got to do is wait until the time gets down to 7 seconds, to play the time. That's how long it takes to defuse, and he plays it perfectly. So here they are on match point. Let's see if they can end it here where Dallas Flat Tires start to get on the roll.
Crispy, the bomb carrier right now, watching over in the P1 area, watching towards that B side. Doesn't see anybody under the bridge or over at the arch. Easy drawing the first blood on the parts. And then Easy gets traded out himself. Crispy gets taken down just outside the B bomb side. It's 2-on-2 right now. Woody and Yeti up against, oh man, Nuck is all that's left for the subpar. Nuck's now Woody's the bomb carrier. Prevent defense. Oh no! Holy cow! What? Woody gets, that Dallas is off the breadstick. 5-2.
Yeah, man, that was a great kill right there by Woody at the end to make this read on Nuck. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I thought Nuck was getting ready to go around that corner on him, but that was a great kill by him. Dallas Flat Tires. They stay alive for one more round. They got to keep this up, keep it going. They know they have nothing to lose from here on out. So every strategy they do, every gameplay, they know they have to make. They got to play, the perfect search and destroy to win this. And here they go right now on this defense.
Yep, Dallas has to be perfect from here on out, as Parks is the bomb carrier right now. Poppin' dead. He gets a quick hello there, makes his way into bottom red. Oh man, at the check-in desk, Woody drawing the first blood. Parks getting smart and going prone right there by that jersey barrier. As Yeti sends some rounds up P1 alley, but he gets taken out himself. It's a 2v. Easy is all that's left, so it's a 3v1. The TDM. Oh, the bomb is down, but it doesn't matter. New York take the map. 6-2.
Yeah, I mean that was a great ending map right there by the New York subpar. I mean, a couple mistakes got there by Dallas Flat Tires, like that long child from that top AC building against Nick. I wish we didn't see that child from Yeti. Wish he would just waited, for Dallas to for New York to get a little closer. But still, nonetheless, that was search and destroy. You see that Dallas Flat Tires started fighting back a little bit towards the end, but it was too late. They got 2 rounds on the board. But New York subpar, they are rolling in this map. We go to that high-rise control next. And the way it's been going, looks like this may just be a 3-0. But
I
just said, man, we saw the Dallas Flat Tires starting to turn up their gunny. So maybe they could turn this high rise around.
I mean, here's where the reverse sweep begins, right here on this high rise control. And as I take a look at the tag map for high rise control, brought to you by our friends over at tagmaps.gg, that A bomb site is over just next to the propane tank, just outside blue. That B bomb site is right there, just off mid in that little transformer section. Where do you think it's going to be feasible for this New York team to take it first? Go ahead and split it up, or just go ahead and stomp one point and then stomp the other?
Yeah, I mean, with high rise control, it's such a tough map, especially on the offense. But you got to start off with getting a couple kills. It doesn't even really matter what side you go to. You just gotta just pick a side. Once you pick that side, you gotta just start off with a few kills. Like the 1 down, 2 down. Once you get those 2 kills down, you jump on the hill. The other 2 players, the first hill for the first segment, you don't really gotta stack the hill until you start getting the kills. Like you get 1 kill, you put 1 player. 1 player's already beyond. Then you get 2 kills, 2 players are beyond. Then 3 kills, so forth and so forth. And then once you get the stack on, then the point should go. Everybody should just watch all the angles. But I mean, for high rise, it's really hard. It's really hard. A is the tougher site to get. So it's really hard to call where to go first on high rise offense. You just got to make the play as soon as you start busting out the windows. Like, I'm going B. All right, we're going B. Let's get it.
All right, let's go B. Let's go B. And I do know that, I'm not going to bet against the house. My 33,000 channel points, if I had to right now, they would all go New York subpar.
Yeah, I mean that is the safe bet from what we have what we have seen tonight. I mean this New York subpar. I mean, I guess they had a tough season. I mean, this New York subpar you wouldn't believe is 1-3 on the season, but I guess they said we're about to turn this ship around. So they started practicing, getting some scrims in, because you could tell that like on Vista, they knew the spawns, they knew where teams were spawning up from, they knew where the team where DOS 5 ties were coming from. On that Karachi high rise, they had the strats that they needed to do to win the to win the maps, that they needed to overwhelm the DOS 5 tires team. So when we get here on this high rise control, I just don't feel like they would change anything up. Just keep it going. The old saying, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. I mean, they've been rocking and rolling for this whole match. And now, while we're waiting for the lobby to get put together, we're going to go ahead, take a quick pause for the cause and station identification. New York subpar against Dallas Flat Tires. New York is ahead 2-0. High rise control coming up. Don't go anywhere.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable. Disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice. Don't be a chump. Buy a champ.
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment, Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use jamming bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the Cod Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The Cod Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. High-rise control. New York on the offense. Yeti drawing first blood. Dallas on the defense. Yeti holding down that B point, making sure nothing blue comes in to take it. He's watching that A side also. Easy just outside the. Oh, he's over there at my favorite spot over at the elevators. Panda already on that A point. No stack. It's just Panda on his own for New York to end Lumpy Fall Apart.
Yeah, man. Hey. These lobby issues, those New York, it's just tough. It's tough right now, that New York and that Dallas connection. It's not really happening right now. But I mean, that opening hard point, we did see a team explosion. So I guess this is great for the Dallas Flat Tower. They started off so great. They was in positions, and then that team explosion, random, explosion had to happen. And it just got them out of position. New York got on the hill, started doing what we saw New York do, best, just get map control. And then the map just suddenly ended. So we'll have to wait and see what is getting ready to happen here. But Coffee, man, did you like what you saw from the opening break from the New York subpar?
Yes, I did. I mean, New York is playing it smart. They're slowing it down a little bit, making sure that they're able to get control of the hills before they start stepping their foot in. And it was just one man getting all the hill time to start off with before the lobby fell apart for New York. Now, just imagine if they had a full stack of 4 on that point, how quick that would have went. Just boom.
Yeah, I mean, you already know. We already know the famous saying, stack the point word to gems. Exclamation stack in the chat. So you guys can get that saying in the chat. Matter of fact, speaking of the chat, man, I see y'all in the chat, man. I appreciate all the love, all the gas that y'all give me every week that I come on the dash. Trust me, I see it. So let me just say, man, I appreciate all the love and all the gas that you guys give me. It's much appreciated, man. But just remember, I do this for you.
Yeah, we do this because we love it. And oh yeah, we do it. We love you guys too. I mean, that's all there is to it. I mean, I may suck as a player, but I have more fun sitting right here on the desk with the Top Life GOAT doing the play-by-play.
Yeah, it's a good time up here, man. If anybody's new here, make sure you guys join our Discord. That is where you guys can get into the action. We are in week 5 right now. So that means there's only 2 more weeks left of the regular season, then a 3-week playoff. So that's 5 more weeks. So a month out, maybe a month and a half out before we run this thing back. We do leagues every 7 weeks. Every 10 weeks with no breaks in between. We just keep running it back and back and back and back. And me and Coffee, we just keep casting season after season, after season, after season. So if you want to make sure that you are casted, we're not really make sure because there's no promises. There's no promises, but there's a chance. There's a chance. And the only chance you can get casted by Top Life Goon and Coffee is by being in the rec league and by being on a team.
Of course. Or who knows, you may end up playing against myself or the Top Life GOAT right next to me. Although that would be kind of
yeah. Yeah, if you guys see me in that bronze division, just know, man. Just know. That's all I'm gonna say. Is just know,
And
just
then
know.
you see Coffee in that iron division saying, "Yeah, this guy belongs in tissue paper."
Yeah, all right. Yeah. I mean, I don't even think there's a vision for you right there. There is a division, but I don't think there is one.
Yeah, because it works its way down. I sandbag tissue paper, but I actually belong in the toilet paper division. Because
Right, man, Coffee. We saw you on stream like 2 weeks ago, man. You was doing pretty good, man. Don't be kicking yourself down that much, man. You know, we saw you. You had some good kills. You made some clutch plays. I mean, we all saw it. The whole chat saw it. So you can't just be sitting here. Sitting here giving us that, Coffee.
that nade a couple weeks ago was sheer luck.
Nah, man, that was a skill nade. You knew exactly where to throw it.
Yeah. What the goat said. What the goat said.
Yeah, but we're getting right back into this hot wires control. I mean, I just want this to go through smoothly. I want these teams to battle it out, take it down to the wire. And Coffee, here we go.
Here we go. Dallas on the offense, New York on the defense. Looking from Woody's point of view right now, as looks like they got a split going on. 1 and 3. Looks like 3 of them are heading towards that B side as Woody makes his way up, gets ready to go up the ladder. Here we go. Stack at B already. Small stack at B. Word to Jibs as Panda draws the first blood on easy. Parks working his way in. He gets mowed down real quick. A contested B. But we're already coming up towards one. Oh no, that B point's cleared off. Now easy. Watching that B alley, but you watch the wrong way because you got taken down. There's Crispy. Tossing the hello there. It does connect. Now he's going to work his way up the stairs. Is he going to be able to get to the chopper and get some take it out done? Yeti grabs one down, knocks one down from upstairs. Nuck on a 5 spree right now in that B alley. Oh boy, is he going? Oh, hello. And man, a little wabby whap. And then Nuck gets taken down. Easy. Oh man, wow. That's all I can say. Easy down below B. Going to go ahead and work his way up in there. He's starting to capture. He gets taken down. But there is a sliver of progression on that B point with 24 seconds left in the round, Goat.
Yeah, 20 seconds left, and Dallas Flat Tires cannot get out of their spawn. I mean, Nuck was just pushed up, making it hard. Now we got the one last attempt for these Dallas Flat Tires to get on this hill. Crispy Flicks, he has made it in. Woody is here trying to get his shot, but he cannot get the kill. He finds one, but the pistol may make him up. The beatdown is on, the one-on-one fight, and Nick wins that fight. Now Yeti's the next man up, trying to get to this hill. There is no way he can get there. Panda is in your spawn. Parks, Nuck, all get kills to end the round, and New York subpar dominate the defense. I think they only allowed 2 ticks, maybe 1. I'm not sure. I just know
they didn't even allow that.
0 ticks, Lord.
Yeah, that was nothing. That was just a little sliver. I mean, it's just like I took the end of a ballpoint pen, touched paper. That's how much progression was at that B point. Now, let's see how Dallas answers on their defense round. Kicking it off right about now. Looking from Parks' point of view. Parks cutting his way through the office. And if I'm looking at the mini map right, they're doing a little split up. Trophy going out there in the corner. Hello there goes out. It connects. Yeti watching that B alley like a hawk as there's a little skirmish just outside B. Oh man, then Yeti gets taken out. Parks going to go ahead and set up on that B hill. Just Parks, the one-man band. Anybody else from New York going to come to join them? Hopefully. If I'm looking at that mini map right, in number 7 player, Panda, looks like he was down in the spawn. Then Parks gets knocked out in that B side. But 1 tick of progression for New York subpar. Easy catches him trying to come out to the A side. He's going to go ahead and get set up there on the stairs as Crispy works his way around the sneaky side. Gets taken down. Parks going up the ladder on that. Over at that back propane tank. Hops into B. Let's go ahead and try to start some more progression. We got a ticket to have it be in a small stack on that B side. Word to Jibs. And then Panda's on that A side. 2 ticks to B for New York. Nuck and Panda are both holding down each point. We're coming up on 1 ticket A. No, contest on that A side. Clean house. There we go. Oh, that he gets taken down. That B point is secured. We have another minute to play with. Go.
Another minute we do, and all that A site is all New York subpars have to get. They're up by 5 lives, 20 to 15 are the lives to be exact. It's got to be the hold that Dallas Black Towers needs. Woody does starts off with a big kill on the Parks, but they got to find Nuck because Nuck is pushed up, and he does get found by Woody. That's a big kill, but now player 7, Panda, is always in the mix, always in your spots, always making things crazy. Parks get the 1 kill on the Crispy. Now the progression is starting to progress, but Yeti easy. Now make Woody add on to the kill feed. They're still down by 3 lives, so they gotta watch their lives right now because these last 10 lives that they all have are going to be very important. You already Nuck is going for the long route, but Easy says not too easy. And before he gets taken down, Panda Parks get 2 big kills. This is what New York subpar need to get a little bit of breathing room. And Crispy goes down. This could be big. Now you got the Panda on the point, stopping the clock. 40 seconds left. Is like this is gonna allow for the New York push. You already know Nuck is getting ready to get crazy to go around the spawns. He does take a temporary nade. Now the push is on. Last 4 lives for the Dallas Flat Tires to try to get to this point. Yeti does get 2, but he instantly gets shut out by Nick. 2 to 7. Make that 1 to 7. Woody versus the whole New York subpar team. What can Woody do?
Woody can't do much except for pray right now. We have a tick and a half, just about 2 ticks of progression at A for New York with 41 seconds left. 2 ticks at A for New York. God. Woody gets taken down. New York is ahead 2-0.
Yeah, see, that's how you know New York is just playing with him, man. Like, that's how you know right here, because in this situation, in a normal round of control, when you're on offense, you don't worry about this kill. You make sure you get the ticks. But in this case, when you got the confidence like New York, I guess you just go get the kill. They're up 5 ticks right now. Big defensive round by New York subpar. If Dallas Flat Tires does not turn it around here, this could be it.
Yes, it could. As we're looking from Park's point of view right now, there goes a nade, doesn't connect. Crispy watching the bottom of blue. Oh man, but Nuck draws the first blood onto Crispy. Yeti up top by the chopper, watching that B side. Is he going to be able to think about attacking it? Yeah, he's going to. There's one right there at the transformer. He gets him, and now Dallas is starting to get. Dallas was starting to get some progression as Nick comes in and cleans off the hill along with Panda. 1 minute left in this match. Nick goes ahead, sets up. Wrong elevator, Nick, but what? Hey, that works. Woody is on the hill right now for the Dallas Flat. Was on the hill right now for the Dallas Flat Tires, but gets traded out. Easy, trying to work his way around to that B side. Nuck in that B alley, or a B street, excuse me. Oh, nice nade going off right by him. 1 ticket B for Dallas. Couple get taken down. We're going to go ahead. There's 1 tick for Dallas. Nuck getting set up in the elevator before he gets nated. Woody working his way around, knows it's partially clear. He's going to go ahead and get that foot inside the B side to get some progression going, to get some capture. We have a small stack on that B side. Word to Jim's. 2 ticks to beat Dallas. There's a contest. Oh man, before that, there we go. 2.5. But it doesn't matter. It gets mowed down. 1 life advantage right now for New York subpar. 35 seconds left in the round. Easy. Does a little cleaning off. Here we go. Let's set a trophy up. Let's go ahead and put some 10 pegs down. 2.5 ticks. Watch for that Panda. Oh man, Panda comes and cleans it out. Nuck, get the quick hello there. Oh, gets mowed down just outside the window with 20 seconds left, Goat.
Yeah, man, they finally got 2 big kills, but they got to watch out for Panda, who's been going crazy. It's been Panda going crazy, all up in their spawns, doing everything he needs to do. Mr. 12 and 6 trying to go for a 3-piece, but he gets taken down by his teammate. And now the New York subpar, the Gunnies are starting to get Woody. He's the last man up. He gets on the point. There's only 4.8 seconds left. He's got to try to hold his time as long as he can, but he cannot. He gets instantly taken down. And that is GG for the Dallas Flat Tires. New York subpar take the map 3-0. Take the series 3-0. And man, it's not even
Oh.
7 o'clock West Coast time. It's not.
Yeah,
This is over quick. Coffee. I mean, 25 minutes, 20 minute match, man. My
I
food has
mean,
been. Let me stop.
yeah, I mean, what we casted this Dallas team last week, Coach. You and I did, and I mean, it's almost like Dallas didn't even show up. You started off with that Vista Hardpoint. New York subpar took that one 250 to 18. Then we went over to Karachi for a search and destroy. New York walked all over them 6-2. And then they brought the brooms out for this high rise control where they swept the map, swept the series 3-0, 3-0, moves New York subpar up to 2-3. What
Yeah, I
happened?
mean,
Dallas had some fight in them last week. It's like they didn't even show up today.
I just started looking around to see what was going down, in New York tonight, and I didn't even see nothing going on in New York tonight. So, chat, update me, let me know what's going down in New York. They had to make sure they was done, by 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock Eastern time. They had to make sure they were out of here before 10. You know what I'm saying? So they had to make sure that they got out of here in time. So I mean, maybe they got SATs, a test or something tomorrow.
At 10 o'clock.
I mean, they got to go to bed. You never know. But I mean, for Dallas Flat Tires, like we mentioned, man. I mean, New York Subpar, like we mentioned before. I mean, I don't know if you mentioned it before the season, but New York Subpar came into this match 1-3. They like a close match on Monday to another team in this division. So for them to turn around and to win like they did today, it just lets you know that like I always say, if you just keep improving, you keep practicing, then you never know how good you never know how high your ceiling can be. And just never, what they really showed us there is you just never give up because you never know when your day is gonna happen.
In fact, even Panda from Subpar came into the chat. He's like, "Look, we're just hoping to make playoffs right now for real." I'm like, here everybody in the chat's like, "Dude, y'all just rocked it." So, I mean, keep up the work. They'll get in there.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it's like we just said, man. It's a big turnaround. Like you never know when it's your day. You never know when it's your day. That's why you never give up. You just keep showing up, keep playing your matches. And I mean, like for New York Subpar 1-3, you got to win at least 2 more matches. What is that? 2 and 3, 5. So you got to win your next 2 matches. So you got to win out. I mean, to for sure to get in. If you go 1-1, it's gonna be tough. You gotta hope for other teams. So I mean, New York Subpar. I mean, I'm not gonna pull up the schedule, but I mean, I'm rooting for you guys. You guys got your captain, Killer Ghost. That is an OG of the Rec League. So I mean, I hope he can, throw his captain insight on you guys, and you guys turn it around, and you guys win these next 2 games and playoffs. Maybe we'll be casting you guys in the playoffs.
Well, I'm hoping for too. But right now, while we are waiting for this next match to kick off between the Chicago Hunted and the Florida Puppeteers in the Gold North, we're going to take a pause for the cause and station identification. Chicago, Florida, coming up. Don't go anywhere.
This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumpin' John Snake Oil is right for you.
Scoreline? More like Snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100 Point Club.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail in this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamemes, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love Airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Break on! Break on! Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little messy chicks that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and use them on the go. Blast them away for the highest score. Like the Marshall would have been easier to make if zombies had a theater mode. Perks galore, yeah, it's a chiller. Megatanya, he's a killer. You'll drown in sound when your face hellhounds. No, I feel ya, it's a thriller. Keep trying all their chats for the ray. Sing mystery, but yet again. Bored and bound. It's ray guns and ray guns assail.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with a time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable. Disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice.
Don't be a chump. Buy a champ. Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use damning bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you, Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John Snake Oil is right for you.
Scoreline? More like Snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-Point Club.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamemies, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty. Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love Airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Bring on! Bring on! Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little messy chicks that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and use them on the go. Blast them away for the highest score. If the workshop would have been easier to make. If zombies had a theater mode. Perskaloya is a chiller. Negatanya, he's a killer. You'll drown in
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable. Disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice.
Don't be a chump. Buy a champ.
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use jamming bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you, Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John Snake Oil is right for you.
Scoreline? More like Snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-Point Club.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanougat, or these saltwater cockamemies, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love Airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblaps is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little messy chicks that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and give them all a go. Blast them away for the highest score. Like the Marshall would have been easier to make if zombies had a theater mode. Prescaloya is a chiller. Negatanya, he's a killer. You'll drown in sound when you face hellhounds. No, I feel ya, it's a thriller. Keep trying all day to chance for the rape. Sing mystery, but yet again. Bored and bound. It's ray guns and ray guns a
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable. Disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice.
Don't be a chump. Buy a champ.
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use jamming bombs. Breath of fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you, Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John Snake Oil is right for you.
Scoreline? More like Snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-Point Club.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamemies, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Bring on! Bring on! Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little does he think that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and use them molotov. Blast them away for the highest score. The commercial would have been easier to make if zombies had a theater mode. Perscaloya is a chiller. Megatanya, he's a killer. You'll drown in sound when you face hellhounds. No, I feel ya, it's a thriller. Keep trying all day, a chance for the raking. Sing mystery, but yet again. Horde and bound. It's ray guns and ray guns assail.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable. Disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Dazers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice.
Don't be a chump. Buy a champ.
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use jamming bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you, Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John Snake Oil is right for you.
Scoreline? More like Snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-Point Club.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanougat, or these saltwater cockamemies, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Bring on! Bring on! from the ground below. Little does she think that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for her toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and give them all a go. Blast them away for the highest score. If the commercial would have been easier to make if zombies had a theater mode. First Galoya is a chiller. Negatanya, he's a killer. You'll drown in sound when your face hellhounds. No one feel ya, it's a thriller. Keep trying all day to chance for the rank. Sing mystery, but yet again. Forward and bound. It's ray guns and ray guns assail.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable, disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades,
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Gold North pre-made action between the Chicago Hunted and the Florida Puppeteers. I almost said Muteteers. I am holding my coffee, and on the other side of the screen with me is the man, the myth, the legend, the top life GOAT. And GOAT, we have some great maps for this gold pre-made.
Yeah, man. Go pre-made North, Chicago Hunted, Florida Puppeteers. Both teams come in 2v2, 2-2. So, I mean, one team's going to go up to 3-2, get themselves one step closer to the playoffs. But before we get into this match, let's go over the maps real quick. We're going to start this off in a Vista, back to Vista for a hard point. Me and Coffee did just get one rep on it, so I think our second time around we will be better on it. And then we go to the high rise search and destroy. I mean, I can't wait to see that one. And then a Karachi control. That's always a good map. And then the Skid Row hard point. And for our last week, let's all give a big, COD, salute to Skid Row as we see it for the last time, this week. And then Invasion, Search and Destroy. I think that's another one that we got to salute. So those are the maps tonight. If we get to that Skid Row, we get to that Invasion, we will see it. But Coffee, man, what do you think about the maps?
Oh, man. This is still brand new to both of us, so we're getting the hang of. Just yesterday I was watching a video on where the call-outs are. So that's how I'm like, okay, this is here, this is here, this is here. Then I played up against bots and just to get where everything is. And then we have 4 very familiar maps afterwards. You got High Rise First Search. I like High Rise First Search. Karachi Control. That in itself gets slicey and dicey, especially at that B point. And then Skid Row hard point for a map 4 if we need it. Oh, yeah. As we're looking at, it looks like Chicago Hunted starting on the gondola side, getting ready to kick off this Vista hard point between the Hunted and the Puppeteers. GOAT, this is going to be a blast. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, man, I just can't wait for it. And here we go. We got both teams running off to the point. We are looking at the POV of the Chicago Hunted as they may get to this cafe first. They are there. The battles are going down. Kills are going back and forth. But the Florida Puppeteers win the opening battles. Now you got Carbos saying, let me go ahead and get that reservation at that table as Florida Puppeteers have broken into the hard point. You got Chicago Hunted trying to fighting from the front door as they do make the break. 30 seconds left on the hard point. Is there still battles going down the hard point? Dead battles are going down back and forth, and that is won by the Flutter Puppeteers. Let's see if the rotation is on as we get these split ponds from the Chicago 100. As 2 kills go in their favor, they should probably get the rest of the scrap time. Rotation to next is on.
As I'm looking at the mini map, I see a couple hundred players right there in the vicinity of the newsstand for P2 as Patrick Starr goes ahead, gets the scrap time for the Chicago Hunted out of this diner, 24-12 in favor of the Hunted. As this P2 kicks off, Patrick gets taken out just outside the diner. Giants watching from the looks like from the other side. Out, oh man, Logie gets taken out from the side of the newsstand. Violence up on the P2 platform. Tossing a hello there. It doesn't connect. Oh, now Shiesty at the boxes, watching, sending some rounds down range, giving a couple love taps. Goes around the fountain as Florida goes ahead and owns this hard point, 34-30 in favor of the Hunted. But Florida is catching up quickly. Shiesty watching around the corner. He gets taken down. SpongeBob hops off the P2 platform, cleans off the hill, goes ahead, doesn't take out the trophy, but it doesn't matter right now. 40-38 in favor of the Puppeteers. Giants tossing a hello there. It does connect. I saw the hit marker. So he's going to ricochet one, see if he gets a bag. Makes his way up around that. I forgot what that one was called. But he gets a little mow out as we getting ready to go to this P3 in the, P3. I forgot what that one was called, but 50-50 tied game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the bar. Yeah, P3 is the bar. Making them drinks, give me that tequila on the rocks. You know how I like it, but we got Shiesty getting one. Logi trying to look for one, but the kill feed lights up for the Chicago Hunted as they're starting to stretch this lead. Has been a tight hard point from here on, but now you can see Chicago Hunted are starting to put their foot down. He is on the point. Can he win this battle? SpongeBob, big win on the hill. One last player, that is violence. Cannot cause violence on the hill because SpongeBob, he is being that guy on this bar. He being the bartender, serving drinks, serving those guys nice shots, and now this rotation is on, and Chicago Hunted, they are there.
As we go into this P4 just outside of music, 87-50 in favor of the Chicago Hunted. Violence hops down, makes his way into P4 for the contest, cleans off the hill as he goes in over by the stage, tosses the trophy, but hello, SpongeBob goes ahead, takes him down on a 5 spree of his own. Stilly on the hill for the Florida Puppeteers, popping the Daddy, 93-59 in favor of the Puppeteers. Logie comes down, tries to make a difference. He gets mowed down. Giants gets taken out just outside the hill. Carbos ducks back around the corner, does a quick reload of the rival dive. Watching left, watching right. 93-71 in favor of the Hunted. Carbos just trying his best. SpongeBob takes him out, switches to Renetti. What we got going on? Ooh, gets taken down himself as we get ready to go to this P5. Patrick Starr working his way. Oh, gets taken down in the diner. Carbos making his way over to the bridge for this rotation over to P5. 99-81 in favor of Chicago Hunted as we kick off this P5 under the bridge.
Yeah, some big battles are going to go down, and you just see that they're being won by the Florida Puppeteers. It's all up to Logi, last man up to try to hold down the line from this little back AC unit. Now he's pushing up, trying to get on this bridge heady. He's going to try to contest for his team, or he's on the hill for his team. He knows these players are going to come from this cafe area, so he's watching the spawns. This Florida Puppeteers are starting to get the reps. This Chicago Hunted team have got the reps in. They know where these teams are spawning from, so they're getting the kills to go in their favor. Patrick Starr being the star for his team, currently on a 6th street, putting that cruise missile in his back pocket before. He even gets another kill. Here comes Shiesty trying to challenge the hill, but Chicago Hunted is just too much for the Puppeteers. Rotation, I think back to P1 is on, and guess who's there first? Chicago Hunted.
125-86 in favor of Chicago Hunted as we go into the diner for P1. Can I get a to-go plate, please? Logie, right, just watching that back door, making sure nothing comes through his Giant. Works his way around the side, waiting tables, busting tables, cleaning tables off. cleaning out any Florida players that have to come in. There he goes with another one on a 2 streak right now for Giants. 142-87 in favor of the Hunted as Giants gets taken down. Patrick Starr trying to work his way through and keep things cleaned off, and that didn't work very well. Carbos, evidently you can't wallbang that. Prones out, reloads that rival, sends some rounds. Get ready to rotate. That's all you can do. 144 to 100 in favor of the Hunted. Shiesty making sure that they're taking the reservations, taking the money, and taking a bullet. 145-105 in favor of the Hunted. 10 seconds left on this hill as Violence. Nope. And Patrick is already there, ready for P2 as we rotate. 147-107 in favor of the Hunted.
Yeah, man, the spawns are actually working out really good on this map. I like the map, the way this map is playing out right now. But we finally got some Florida Puppeteer pressure on this hill. 3 big kills to start it off, and that's what they need to send Chicago Hunted back to the spawns. Now we got Chicago Hunted trying to push in from the front to try to break in from this hill. Still, he doesn't get the first one. Trying to find a second, but for the second Chicago Hunted player, he does try to get him out of this top cafe building, but he cannot get them. There's still the pressure is on for the Puppeteers as they're just getting the trades, and that's what you need to do to get control of these hills. And now they just light up the kill feed for the Puppeteers. 7 seconds away from tying the game, 8 seconds away from taking the lead. Looking down the mini-map, look like probably a Chicago Hunted rotation, but the battles are on. Player 5 is winning some big battles. He has 2 Chicago Hunted players to take care of. But let's see what he does when this hill pops off.
As we had Patrick Starr already behind the bar checking IDs, but Carbos hops onto the hill right now for the Florida Puppeteers. 160-147 in favor of Florida. Carbos coming back up the P3 backstairs, sends some downrange. Now he's behind the bar, tossing out a trophy, making a couple drinks. I'll take some coffee there, please. And Patrick trying to work his way around. There was a hello there. It didn't connect with anybody, but then bullets from the rival 9 do. I mean, here we go. Time to reload. Patrick switches to Renetti. Does a little house cleaning that way. Reload. Both of them. As Logi works his way in. Boom. Gets taken down outside real quick. 164-156 in favor of the Puppeteers. Giants not being very effective right there. SpongeBob. Oh, man. Right behind, just outside the bar. Got into a little close call there as Patrick goes ahead. Works his way around to start towards P4. 167, 160. Let's go ahead and just say, 167, 166. Florida as we go to this P4.
Yeah, man. I mean, Florida Puppeteers did a great job rotating, but Chicago Hunters picking up where they left off in that P1. They got the rotation. They got to this hill first. They're getting the favorable spawns. That's what they need to get. And now they're going to hold these hills off, knowing where these Florida Puppeteers are spawning from. First player up is player 8. Can he do enough to hold the line long enough? But he doesn't need to because his teammate gets the kills in his feet. To have his back. Florida Puppeteers are in this hill. Philly with a nice kill onto Giants, looking for any more players trying to come down that mid area before he finally gets taken down. I mean, these kills are going back and forth. This score is 190 to 176. If Florida Puppeteers get the rest of the scrap time, which it looks like they are, it's going to be a close to tie, but you're probably down by like 3 to 4 points. And they have the rotation the next. So Florida Puppeteers are putting themselves in position to win this game, Coffee.
Yep, we'll go ahead and say it's a tie game right now at the bridge because Shiesty just tied it up. And Florida slowly accelerating. Shiesty on a 3 spree, on a 4 spree right now as he takes out Lucky. SpongeBob on that platform between 4 and 5. Does a little mowing. It's he loves that. Man, he just got some more. And now he takes a quick breathe. Oh, man. Whoa. Bam, bam, bam. 3 spree for SpongeBob with the... No, he doesn't have one in his back pocket. I thought he did. That was my mistake. Carbos tosses a trophy out on the hill. 208-191 in favor of the Florida Puppeteers. SpongeBob tries to work his way around, and it's not going to work very well. Patrick from up top on the P1 platform gets wiped out as Carbos comes in, tries to place an early lunch order, able to do it, getting set up for this rotation of P1, takes out the SpongeBob on the hill.
Oh, my.
Today's scrap time, 211-197 in favor of the Puppeteers as we go to a fresh set of rotation.
Yeah, man, Carbo just made a big play to open up this hill time. Spread out these Chicago Hunter players, making them try to force it, trying to sprint now to this P1 and try to get these kills. Patrick Starr does get a big kill on this hill. The hill is being very contested, but Patrick Starr is doing what he needs to do to allow his teammates to come in and to allow pressure. But now the hill is neutral, 200, 221 game for Florida Puppeteers. That 30 seconds is what Florida Puppeteers needed to win the game. So the rotation is on. No team can win it here, but if you are Florida Puppeteers, you can get very close. So if you are the Chicago Hunter, you do not want to let that happen, but the kill feed lights up for the Florida Puppeteers. Logi is on a 5 streak, but he is not on the hill, but Patrick Starr, he is. He gets a big 2-piece. He stops that scrap time for the Florida Puppeteers. If you look down at your mini map, it is a big battle for player 3 as he got a host of Florida Puppeteers surrounding him. Florida Puppeteers are going to win this rotation. Chicago Hunter had to get there now.
238, 211 in favor of the Florida Puppeteers. And SpongeBob is on. Oh, man. On that P2 hill right now. At the news. Gets taken down. Patrick Starr on a 5 spree right now. Patrick just watching left, watching right. Oh, man, that 5 spree comes to a close. It's 238, 220 in favor of Florida right now on this P2 hill. Giant from upstairs. Looking like he's doing some mowing down from there. Breaks out the Renetti, hops down, takes one out, does a quick reload, sets the trophy up on boxes, and still
one last push for the Puppeteers. They gotta push it now. Can they break the break? We got the kills going back and forth with Patrick Starr, and the host of Chicago Hunter does not let that happen. They have to rotate to next, and the rotation is on. Player 5, Carbos, is there. Player 7 is there. We got 2 other Chicago Hunter players there. A kill is there, and a team kill is there. That leaves for the Puppeteers 10 seconds away to win this game. Player 3, next one up, but he gets taken down. That is 3 seconds left for the Puppeteers, and they have pulled it off. 250 to 241.
Wow. 250, 241. Florida Puppeteers take this one, and it all comes down to that shiesty shot just outside of. Looks like he was running through P1 on his way to 3. Yeah, to 3. But man, you got Patrick Starr 39 and 33, SpongeBob 31 and 30, Giants 35 and 32. Just doing some great work for Chicago. And on the Florida side, Carbos at 32 and 30. He wasn't doing too shabby either. And then Violence at 32 and 31. They brought the gunny today. Let's see, Shiesty 31 and 30. And still even at 32 and 31. Florida came in with their gunny warmed up, and they were just able to edge out the Chicago Hunted.
Yeah, I mean, before I go into my analysis, I'm just gonna say it right now, chat. I'm gonna say it right now, okay? Vista has just jumped up to number 1 on the hardpoint list. That first map we saw, it didn't do no justice, but that map right there did that map justice. The way the hills are set up, where the spawns are happening, is just perfect. It makes it mixy. But let me go over the recap, man. When we first started this off, Chicago Hunted, they were getting the rotations. They were making sure they were winning. They were winning their early gun battles. Kill feed was lighting up all green. Then we got to that second set of rotations, and Puppeteer started, they started getting to the rotations first. Because I mean, to be fair with them on that first set of rotations, even though they wasn't rotating first, they kept the game pretty close, kept it pretty mixy. So second set of rotations, they actually started rotating, and then when they started rotating, that's when the game was just going back and forth. Whoever got to the hill first, and this last hill, P3, the P3 break that had to happen for the Puppeteers. You already seen Carbos. He was starting to warm up before that P1 even started off, before that third set of rotation started off. Carbos already was starting to warm up, and then to get to that rotation, he wins 2 big rotation battles. Unfortunate team kills happen for the Chicago Hunted, and now it's an all-out sprint for Chicago Hunted to get to the hills. For the Puppeteers holding the angles, and nothing Chicago Hunted could do.
Yeah, I mean, now we got the new map out of the way. We're going to be doing the rest of it on some very familiar maps. We're going to a high-rise search and destroy, as you can see right there in front of us. Then we have a Karachi control. Right after that, a Skid Row hardpoint. Yes, three of my favorites, back to back to back, and then an invasion control for a map 5. Please let us have a 511. I've been begging for one all season. And here we go, goat. Here we
And
go.
here we go. We got
High-rise
high rise, search and destroy. Chicago hunted, Florida Puppeteers. Chicago hunted took, Florida Puppeteers took that game one. They came back in dramatic fashion. Let's see if they can carry that momentum for this search and destroy, or will the Florida Puppeteers add one to the board? Coffee, let's get it on.
All right, Carbos is the Bob carrier for Florida on the offense right now as we're looking from Shiesty's point of view. Tosses a hello there at bottom blue. He does get a hit marker. Carbos chunking one over onto that B side. Isn't going to connect. Looks like no, it's not going to. So he's going to, oh man, Carbos drawing the first blood on the SpongeBob and getting the plan at the same time. You got Violence hopping down from that top as Giants does a little taking down. Giants is on the left under the bomb is planted at B. Giants looking left, making his way under the helicopter right now. He's got to get over to that B side and get a defuse, but he's got two Florida Puppeteers that are preventing that quick.
Oh my!
Got two still. Oh man, no, he's not able to do it. Florida jumps up 1-0.
Yeah, man. Florida came in there, got the kill. Carbo started off with that first blood. Philly got the second, gave him that man advantage, and they just carried that through towards the end of the round. Once they got the plant down, you got to force Giants out of his hiding spot. You got to come to the bomb, and all you got to do it as an offensive team who planted the bomb is just protect it. Philly with 2, Carbos with 2. Big opening round for the Florida Puppeteers.
Now let's see how Chicago answers on their offensive round. Let's get it on as Low G is the Bob carrier. We're looking from Stilly's point of view right now. Stilly over at air condition, chunking one over the B bomb site. And he does, it hits a trophy. That's Stilly getting set up underneath. Giants drawing the first blood onto Violence. Stilly working his way up. Okay. Oh man, the bomb is being planted. Yes, the bomb is over at the B side. It looks like it's going to go ahead and be planted. Stilly underneath it blue. Oh, Giants picked the bomb up. As Giants is watching from the B-side elevator, making sure nobody's coming through. 2v2.
Yeah, they're going to turtle up, get together as a squad, as you should do in the search and destroy. They already know, Shasti knows where these players are. They're in the back, in their spawns. The call out has been made. Player 1, yes, please push up. Please give your teammates support. So now they got full support over this B site. So this bomb tries to go to this B site. It will be taken down, and Shasti almost gets himself in a bad angle to get taken down from the player in their spawn. This bomb has snuck his way over to this A site. So this may be the place Chicago hunted has needed. Can Shiesty get this kill on Patrick Star? No, he cannot, because Patrick Star is the star. Bomb down on A. Stilly, last man alive. Can he clutch this up, Coffee?
1v2, just like in Warzone. Looks underneath the helicopter, doesn't see anybody there. Propane tank has not blown up yet. Stilly watching from the chopper. Hops down. Gets one in the corner, so now it's a 1v1, but no, Giants wins out. Chicago off the bagel. We're tied 1 apiece.
Yeah, man, that was a great rebound round by the Chicago Hunted. Yeah, I think it was Giants and Patrick Star with the opening first 2 kills, what they needed. They kept, and then Patrick Star. I mean, once it got down to a 2v2, you thought it was going to be a little bit harder for the Chicago Hunted, but they made that wrap, got the bomb down on A. Patrick Star made a great play, and Chicago Hunted tied this round up.
Here we go. Florida on offense. And, okay, somebody did pick it up. Shiesty's the bomb carrier. As Carbos working his way through blue, getting set up underneath. Is he going to... Oh, man. Nade goes off right there in front of him. Shiesty up top at the helicopter doesn't see... he sees him now. Shiesty draws the first blood on the Giants, makes his way back down. But he gets taken down. The bomb is down on the stairwell. As Patrick Star over on that B side under the tower. All that is left now for the Chicago Hunted. It's a TDM going on here. Patrick gets taken down before the bomb even gets planted. Florida's up 2-1.
Yeah, man. I mean, the kills, we just seen the kills is going in favor of the Florida Puppeteer, Stilly. He is absolutely doing everything that his team needs him to do as he's 5-1 for his squad. And I mean, for the Puppeteers, they're keeping that momentum like they had in that Search and Destroy. I mean, they picking it up. I mean, he's 5-1. Him and Carbos are only two on the board right now for his team. So he's really doing everything that the Florida Puppeteers need. So let's see how Chicago Hunters respond on their offensive round.
As low G as the bomb carrier right now, Stilly tossing one above B and gets himself set up underneath that B bomb side on by the air conditioners, watching the stairwell. Carbo's making his way up by the helicopter, going to go ahead and set himself up there. Oh man, Stilly gets taken down. SpongeBob drawing the first blood. Jeisty right there going from spawn mid. Now he's over on that B side, looking underneath. Now making his way over to the B street, the double checking back over by air conditioners. The bomb is still down. Giants is all that is left right now for the Chicago Hunted. So it's a 1-on-3. Can you do it, Giants? We got faith in you. Get him. There we go. There goes Carbos. It's a 1v2. Oh man, he gets taken down. Florida now jumps ahead 3-1.
Yeah, I mean, that was a good round right there by the Florida Puppeteers to get first it started off with SpongeBob getting that first kill, but immediately a trade and a response by the Florida Puppeteers. But this shot right here, it was a great shot. Only way, I mean, I just think, man, if Giants wasn't hurt a little bit, he wins that gun battle right there because those are some good shots put down by Giants there. But Florida Puppeteers nonetheless win the round, up 3-1. Let's see. Chicago Hunter can stop him on his defense here because they need this round here, Coffee.
They need it badly. Stilly is the bomb carrier. Working his way. Looks like he's heading over towards B.
Ooh.
He's underneath at the air conditioners right now. Taking a close look underneath. Not seeing anybody on that side. What about on the other side? There you go. You draw first blood onto SpongeBob. Now Violence going up top. Carbos is the bomb carrier. It's a 2-on-1, 3-on-1 right now because Logie is the last one alive for the Chicago Hunted. Florida does not need to plant the bomb if they don't want to. All they got to do is hunt.
Yeah, but you always want to plant the bomb because you always want to bring this player out from the tight spot. You want to make them play the clock, and that's what they did. Logi does find Carbos after the bomb goes down, but he still has to try to find two more of these Florida Puppeteers. It's going to be a tough task because that clock is working against you. There is some good angles you can take to watch the bomb. Oh, he may have just got some good timing on player 2, but Shiesty with the moves to get on out of there. Do not chase kills in that. When he does, he gets taken down, and for the Puppeteers are up 4-1.
I do say that Chicago needs to slow down, and they need to play perfect search and destroy from here on out. Otherwise, it's going to be a rough night for them.
Yeah, man, I agree totally with you, man. They need to play some good search and destroy from here on out. I mean, they got to turn it around. You got Giants just doing everything he needs to do. He needs his teammates to help him out. I don't know if that scoreboard is correct. It's probably not, but if it is correct, then he needs his teammates to help him out. But they are on this offensive side, looking like that bomb carrier is going towards that B site. You got two players going towards this mid, trying to see if they can get a pick, get a play, trying to take out these Florida Puppeteers. But Florida Puppeteers are pushing out Logi with the first blood on the Shiesty. Give him a second kill. Carbos does find SpongeBob, but the man advantage is still favorable for the Chicago Hunted. Now they need to try to commit to a bomb site, but Carbos takes down Logi, evens this up to a 2v1, but Giants is there for the trade. It's up to Stilly, last man alive. Patrick Starr, Giants, last two alive. Stilly, position has been known because he just fired those shots. Bomb going down on A. Does Stilly have the ice, Coffee?
Does he have the ice? Let's hope so. Bomb is planted at A. 1v2. Now it's a TDM with a little extra defuse at 33 seconds left in this round. Stilly being very goes into the hut, being very oh man, he was trying to, but he got taken down. Chicago off the breadstick, 4-2.
Yeah, man, that was a great round by Chicago 100 right there to, keep that, get those kills to go in their favor. Once they got the kills to go in their favor, get the bomb down, force Stilly out of his mind. You got to come to the bomb now. Once they figured out where he was in that little shed area, they made the call out. Both teammates attacked it, took him out, 4-2. They're not out of it, but they got to keep playing like you just said, Coffee.
Yep. And here we go. Carbos is the bomb carrier looking from Stilly's point of view right now. Stilly jumping through the window on the B side, going underneath the air conditioners, getting set up. Carbos just around blue as Violence draws the first blood onto SpongeBob. He looks, he goes underneath, he sets up. Patrick Star working his way around on the ledge. Don't fall. There he is. Oh, man. And then Carbos does a little mowing down of his own. It's a 3v2. Carbos coming up onto the B side. He's going to go ahead and get the plant on that B side. Still 3v2. Bomb is planted. Stilly giving coverage from underneath. Sees him, takes him. Logi is all that's left. Logi going to go ahead and climb up onto the helipad. It's a 1v3. Oh, man. Send some rounds over to the other propane tank. Quick reload. Logi. Oh, man. Now Logi got some love taps. He got taken down. Florida, 5. Chicago, 2.
Yeah, man. I mean, that was just a patient round by the Florida Puppeteers. It started off with Violence. Violence got that first blood. After that, they just started getting the kills to go in their favor. Got the bomb down. Once you get the bomb down, there's only one man. You got to force him out of his hiding spot, make him cut to the bomb. The clock does not work for you in their favor. So it's 5-2 match point, Chicago 100. Let's see what they can do here.
Logi's the bomb carrier right now. Stilly making his way. Chunks one over B, but goes over to B and sets up as Logi.
Oh.
On the first blood, on the SpongeBob, or on the Violence, excuse me. As Carbos takes off SpongeBob. But, oh, man, he's who do you see under there? It looked like you saw Stilly or Shiesty underneath. Gave him a few love taps with the MCW. Climbs up on top. Now here we go down the B alley. Logi is all that's left.
Oh!
A 1v3, a 1v2. Logi with the bomb. Ducks into the B elevator for a quick reload. Looks, doesn't see, hops down into underneath the air conditioning. Over on that B side. Go ahead, get the plant, man. That's what he's working on, getting the plant, getting those two out here so they
he's
can
out.
Ollie action free.
Oh, he's on him.
Oh, man, and he's running.
No, he's not. Okay, let's see.
Carbos.
Oh, okay, let's see what happens.
Oh, man,
He's going for the plant.
Yeah,
Yeah, just going for the
Carbos
defuse.
going for the
Oh,
defuse.
he has the. Oh, he does not have an angle.
He had it.
He does have
Oh,
an
he
angle
had it.
on the Carbos. Oh, he
1v1,
has an
Stilly's all
angle
that's
on him.
left. He does not see Logi. Logi does not see Stilly. That's a nasty little spot.
Oh, he got it!
Oh, man, no.
Stilly's got to commit. Commit to his Stilly.
It's not working. 6
They
seconds.
got it!
He gets it, Chicago. 5-3. That angle was nasty.
The nerd spots are out. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
wow.
I was wondering where he was going. He put the bomb down right there. Got to the spot right here, guys. I don't know. I think guys probably knew that spot was there, but I mean, we're more impressed with the clutch by was that Logi there? Yeah, Logi there for his team, Chicago 100, to get the bomb down, to get that 1v2, to get to that angle. It's just great. Let's see how Florida Puppeteers respond.
Let's see how they do. Carbos is the bomb carrier right now. It's Stilly. Works his way around, heading towards that B side. Gets set up underneath. Hello there. Connect. It's a 4v2 right now. Patrick Star and SpongeBob are all that's left. Oh, man. Patrick Star actually drawing the first blood, so that had to be a teammate or a team fall. Patrick Star taken out. SpongeBob is all that's left. A 1v3. What's he going to do? There we go. He chose to take out Violence. SpongeBob against Stilly and Carbos on that B side, but the bomb is planted at A. SpongeBob, come on, man. 28 seconds left. You got a lot of work to do. There he is right there. Oh, man, but SpongeBob gets taken out. Florida, take the map, 6-3.
Yeah, I mean, I was unfortunate for the Chicago Hunted, man. It started off with a suicide and a team kill all in one. 2 players off the map with an accident. And then SpongeBob, I guess, he probably thought the bomb was at A. He was going to try to get, he was trying to be on Team Ninja, but the bomb, he thought the bomb was on B, but the bomb happened to be on A. He tried to go for defuse. That's what that little pause action was. He was trying to go for a defuse, but hey, man, that was just a great round by the Florida Puppeteers. We are up 2-0 in this series. I mean, these maps have been close, but these Florida Puppeteers have the edge.
Now we have to get ready for a Karachi control. And, oh, yeah, we're talking spicy and dicey as we go to Karachi because we know that A Hill is going to be given away and all the fighting will be on that B Hill in the diner.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's usually what happens. And if you're a defensive team, you just don't want to let that team get control of that bottom red building or anywhere close to that diner. You want to keep spawning them out, like towards where that B bomb, where that B bomb will be, will be at. You want to keep spawning them out around that area, make them do a long route along. And actually, you spawn out. I think you spawn like mid red, like right by red. So you want them to do that red spawn out there. You don't want them to get that close spawn by B. So you want to get a player pushed in red, probably push up a little bit into that junkyard, so you can make those long spawns happen. Because Karachi has been, the offense can win that route, can win this easily.
Yeah, Karachi is the first control map I've seen that is very friendly to the offense as opposed to a normal any other control map that I've seen over the last couple years to where it's defense favored. But yeah, it's going to be dicey. I'm actually hoping to see this one go to a round 5. And, right now, my channel points, they're itching to be bet. And right now, they're going to be bet on Florida because I can't go against the house.
Yeah, yeah, Florida's a safe bet. I mean, they have been every time they needed to just make a great, a play that you need to make. They happen to make it. And that's what and that's what you need from to win games. So that's what we've been seeing from the Florida Puppeteers. But we do go to this Karachi control map. This is a swing map. This is a map that is a much needed map for the Chicago Hunted. So they may turn their gunnies up. They may come out ready to play. But like you just say, man, a safe bet, if the channel point predictions was would be to go for the Florida Puppeteers. But I think that if I was in here in this lobby and I was watching those first 2 maps, I would just try to put some luck on the Chicago Hunted side. So I probably would, throw about 25,000 down, on Chicago Hunted to hopefully it could turn them around, because sometimes you get that bettor's luck. You get that bettor's luck.
Yeah, and
somebody believes in you.
Reverse sweeps happen now. It'll start on this control. And right now, Chicago just needs to slow down but get pissed. They got 30 lives. We got control, which is basically hard point, search and destroy, hook it up, and having a kid. And they need to be very methodical on this as far as their control.
Yeah. I mean, exactly what you're saying. My bad, I got distracted right there. But yeah, exactly what you're saying there, man. We get to this control, but I mean, these teams have been fighting hard, tooth and nail. We have been seeing big plays from, players like Carbos, players like who else we got in here? We got players like Shicey, Stilly, Violence. That whole pretty much for the Puppeteers have been making plays when they need to make plays. But we have been seeing the plays from Patrick Starr, SpongeBob, Giants, and Logi as well. So I think, man, that they can put together and maybe get a control. I mean, a reverse sweep, like we did say, will be on the card. Will take us to those deep rounds that we like, that round 5, that map 5, that we like to get. But man, we get done tonight, or quick night, that'll be fine by me too.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Now we're just waiting for the lobby to get set up and kicked off and ready to go. The original Mrs. Coffee in the chat. And I'll bet she's looking for something, and that something is here on my lap, sound asleep. So I've been, I haven't been able to be as animated as normal because I have a sleeping cat on my lap.
Yeah, I mean, hello, Miss Coffee. How you doing? We do see you. Hope my coffee is holding down the desk right now. It may be one more map. It may be 2 maps, but just let him get through this as we getting ready to load into a Karachi control. Florida Puppeteers, Chicago Hunted. If you guys are just now tuning in, Florida Puppeteers are up 2-0 in this series. One more win for the Puppeteers, and that will be GG's for this series. So let's see if Chicago Hunted can hold it down, hold the line, and force a map 4.
Let's find out. Starting off, Chicago on offense, Florida on the defense, looking for him. Carbos' point of view. Carbos taking the high road, trying to give some coverage onto both the A and B side as we have a stack on that A point already.
Word to Gems.
Gems. We have 2 ticks at A, all 2.5 ticks. Wow, this is a quick, fast, in a hurry. The A point is taken care of. We have another minute to play with, Goat.
Another minute we do 28 to 26 lives favor the Chicago Hunted. The kills are going back and forth 2v2 with the Florida Puppeteers. They are surrounding this B point. Player 6 is the only pushed up player for his team. He is going to stop that early wave of Puppeteers as they run, of Hunted players as they run through. Kill three kills light up for Florida Puppeteers. Getting the kills close to 25 to 26. Chicago Hunted sent back to the spawns, trying to figure out how they're going to break into this hill. Logi has made his way over to the top AC side, so he could make things a little mixy for Chicago Hunted, but he needs his team to get kills and push-ups, and there's one big kill by SpongeBob, but they're still with the trade. Carbos with another one. 23, a minute and a half to go. Can these Chicago Hunted players get into this B-side, Coffee?
Let's hope so, as Giants gets taken down just outside the diner. Carbos up on top of red right now, working his way around, trying to get some good defense to make sure that Nuttin Green comes through. As Carbos in the alley for P1, A side, whatever you want to call it. Patrick Starr, oh man, in that little dark alley, he goes ahead and takes care of business. Logi working his way through P4 right now. Oh man, gets caught as Patrick Starr working his way through. There's there's the Tula. Now, Giants up on top of red. We have nobody on that hill right now with 40 seconds left. Giants, we're making sure it's all clear underneath. Cleans it out. Oh, there he goes. He saw Carbo saw him, took him down. A 1 life advantage right now for Florida with 25 seconds. And right now, time is on Florida's side. But here we go. We have it had. SpongeBob is holding down the hill right now, but there's a contest still. He gets taken out. Giants on the hill right now. Small stack at that B point. Word to Jim. We have 1 ticket B for the Chicago Hunted. Logi tossing the hell out of there. Tossing another nade. We have 2 ticks at B.
Get the stack.
We still have a small stack. Word to Jim. Cleaning out the dumpster. 2 and 7/8. Yeah. Chicago takes it. 1-0.
Yeah, hey man, I mean, time and time again, we see on this Karachi hardpoint that all you gotta do is get the three kills. You get 3 kills, then you stack the hill. Once you stack that hill, that site goes fast. There's only one route the offense can come from, and that is from that jump up. So every gun gets pointed right there. Makes it almost impossible to retake. And there we go. Seeing an offensive win by Chicago Hunted. Let's see if they can win this defense round. If they can win this defense round, they'll put themselves in prime position to win this map.
Yes, they did. As we're looking from Carbo's point of view right now, he busts out the bottom of A. Giants drawing the first blood on the violence. Carbo's on that B side with a trophy out. Small stack at that B. Word to Jim's. Here we go. 1 ticket B already for the Florida Puppeteers. As SpongeBob works his way in, gets the contest on B. He gets taken. No, he doesn't. Yes, he does. No, he gets taken down. Logi gets taken down. We have violence over on that A side playing decoy. We're coming up on 1 ticket A for Florida. We have a ticket and 8th on B. That 8th is going to be wiped out.
Oh
We have 1 ticket
my.
B, but it doesn't matter. Violence is still holding down that A with a small stack at B. Word to Jim's. 2 ticks at A for Florida. 2 ticks at B for Florida. Then we have 1 tick of regression each. Contest on that B side. It doesn't. Here we go. That 8 point, 2.5, just by Violence himself, taking the whole hill. Florida has that 8 point secured. We have another minute to play with, Goat.
Yeah, man, that right there was a play. The strategy call or strategy calls. I mean, you got Carbos, you got Stilly, 2 big dogs on the map. Just over here making havoc at the B side. Violence is like, yo, bros, I'm just gonna chill over here, collect that A side, stop the clock. So I mean, that's what he did. 19 to 15 auto lives. Violence now. He's that guy that loves to get on the hill, but he got to watch out for this onslaught of Chicago 100. Patrick Star with a big 2, but the reinforcements are here for the Puppeteers. Big battles going down in front of this bus station. 2 go in the favor of the Puppeteers. SpongeBob has to clear the line. Violence gets 1. That's what they need. But Carbos gets another. That's what they need. They got Carbos on the hill now. Now you got all of Chicago 100 trying to push from that jump up. It's going to be 2 big kills by Giants. Can he find a player on the hill? He cannot, but he just needs to sit in this room and contest. His teammates are there, but Carbos is unkillable before SpongeBob finally gets him. A 9 to 11 are the lives. A minute to 30 is on the clock. Plenty of times to go. Violence trying to get Violent, but he gets traded out. Kills are being traded out by the Chicago 100. 8 to 9, 7 to 9 are the lives. This is, you would think, is the last couple of push is that the Florida Puppeteers have. Where it's traditionally they got to get a couple kills before they jump on this hill. Like we just said, 1, 2, 3 down would get it. Still, he's looking for the opening kill. Can he find one? Shicey does find the opening kill on Talaji. The hill is being contested. Can they contest long enough? 5-5 are the lies. 3 to 5, 3 to 4 are the lies. This is going to go down to the last kill. Violence versus SpongeBob is on this hill. There's a big kill. Violence opens the door for SpongeBob, who's going to win this battle, but he has to try to contest. Logi takes him down, makes it 3 to 3 in lives. Shicey's contesting to this hill. Here comes Carbos from the front. Shiesty is being the contest man for his team, but he gets taken down. Now it's all up to Carbos and Stilly. Carbos finds 1. Now it's SpongeBob and Logi. Carbos finds another. Carbos finds the 3rd. Carbos is him. He's absolutely that guy. My God. I mean, we just saw Carbos just absolutely turn up for his team in this hard point. It started off from the beginning. This whole round, that was the Carbos show. He was over there at that A side, at that B side the whole time, the whole map, just making it mixy. Then he just goes on a streak at the end to clear the hill when the lives are all tied. Now we got a 1-to-1 control game. Chicago 100 pushing towards this A side, going to get the word to Jim Stack on this A, trying to get it out the way. Violence gets taken down by SpongeBob for the first blood. That first segment is out the way. Second segment is on his way. Carbos trying to push from this mid, but he gets taken down by Patrick Star. There is a wave of Chicago 100 kills. The A site is secured 27 to 26. Add another minute to the clock.
As we're watching from Giants' point of view right now, Giants hopping up on top of Red. Going through. He's got to watch over and try to clean out anything from Florida that could keep him and his team from getting into that B side. Logi. Oh man, he was trying to make his way around. Now Giants climbing back up top of Red. Sends some rounds, gives a love tap. He knows he's in there somewhere. Okay, got taken care of by his teammate. Trophy going out on top of Red. Lives are tied right now with a minute 38. Logi takes 1 down. Who did he just take down? He took down Shiesty. Now we got SpongeBob already on that B hill along with Patrick Star. So we have a small stack on that B hill. Word to Jim's 1 ticket B for the Chicago 100. Logi gets taken down. SpongeBob thrown down outside the window, watching the dumpster, watching the side door. Silly trying to make his way in 2 tickets B. And with a contest, no. Yes, a contested B. It doesn't matter.
Oh.
Chicago took both zones, and they're up now to what?
Yeah, man. I mean, that's why I say you get the positions on the map and it's hard. But that one player that was in the back trying to wait for his teammates to spawn up, trying to run in, he just let that clock let those ticks just keep progressing and progressing. They had the two-stack. Had to try to make a contest, but they had all the doors, watched for the Chicago 100. They're up 2-1 in this control. If they can pull off a defense here, they would end it here. But we have seen, Coffee, that defense is hard to win.
On this map, yes, it is. Logi tosses out a trophy as Violence goes ahead and joins Stilly on that A point. Small stack onto that A point. Word to Jim's. One ticket A right now for Florida as Patrick Starr cleans it out from up top. Oh, man. Oh, gets traded off with Carbos there on that P4. Shiesty hops down into that hill. So we're going to start to see some more progression on that A side for the Florida Puppeteers. Here we go. 2 ticks a day for Florida with a small stack at A. Word to Jim's. 2.5. 2 at 7-8. That A point is contested. Now that A point's taken care of. We have another minute to play with, Goat.
Yes, we do. And now the focus is on to this B site. I like Chicago 100. They just pushed up the map. Didn't really secure this B site. They just wanted to make it a tough road for the Puppeteers. But Violence with a big 2-piece to clear the hill right now for his team. There's only 2 players from Chicago 100 to try to defend off Giants and SpongeBob. They both get kills. Now it's up to Violence and Carbos, who's been, Carbos has been that guy, but now Violence is starting to step up. Anybody jumping over is going to run into the gunny of Violence. And Carbos is there to get the trade. The second segment is in. There goes the clearance, but nobody can stop Carbos. As Carbos is going to get this B site probably by himself. He has the Florida Puppeteer scared to jump over the fence. Patrick Starr with the confess. Carbos is lining up the kill feed. There goes Violence. And Florida Puppeteers tie it up.
We are going to. And if I heard right, Florida will have offense for this round. Yes, because Chicago is at 12, Florida's at 11. So here we go. Chicago on the defense, Florida on the offense. Round 5. This is getting exciting now, Goat.
Yeah, it is, man. This is getting very exciting. Yes, indeed. This is the round 5. Can Chicago enforce this map? 4 are where the Florida Puppeteers ended here. They are on the favorable offensive side, but this is the side that you do not want to be on when it comes to a game 5. So let's see, can they break that game 5 stigma? Violence does start off with the first blood on to Patrick Starr. Still, he gets the second on to Logi. SpongeBob is there, but Violence is there for his trade. 1.5 segment is progressed at this A site. I think they may be going for that push-up as Mr. Carbos, the guy who has been a thorn in the Chicago 100 side this whole map long, has pushed up. Now he's going to make those spawns difficult for the Chicago 100 as they try to push over to that B site. A site is secured 28-27. The lives count for the Puppeteers have advantage.
Here's where the spicy, as SpongeBob gets taken down, here's where the spicy and dicey comes in. Still, he gets mowed down on his way over to that B side. Carbos working his way around. He's already there. He's looking at dumpsters. He's setting up on that B side. There's a trophy, but he gets taken down from on top of red. 25 lives for Florida. 23 for Chicago. Violence on a 5-3. Shiesty on that B hill. Working on getting some progression. Here we go. We've already got, oh man, we only have half a tick of progress at B. Kaboom! Patrick with a cruise missile connects with Violence. Logi watching red, tossing a hello there, seeing if it connects with anybody. He's going to go ahead and clean off the rest of the progression out of that B hill. The Kaboom count is now at 1. Giants does a little cleaning off from the red stairs. Oh, but he gets taken down and traded out real quick. Logi up at the bottom of red. Minute 25 left in this final round of control. Logi working his way over to the back of the diner, kicks the door open. Hops up in my favorite little contest spot, and there we go, the contest Giants coming in, getting ready to take care of business, but he gets taken out on two sides. Silly. Man, one ticket B right now for the Florida Muteers. And SpongeBob pops in, pops back out. Little trophy catches a grenade there. SpongeBob not able to do anything. Logie on the hill for deep for contest. Tossing a couple nades. Man, there is no Florida on the hill. One ticket progression at B. Logie trying to keep the back alley cleared off. Able to get one out of red. Who'd he get? Couldn't make it out. SpongeBob gets taken down himself. Giants is holding down that B hill with 56 seconds left. 12 lives apiece. 10 lives now for Florida. Giants. I think Chicago's slowing down, and they're starting to play this defense out. Play it like it should be. SpongeBob trying to work his way around, take the long way around to that B side, but he's also got that P5 covered with 34 seconds left. SpongeBob gives a few love taps, looks like two. Yep, there he is. He finally gets Stilly. Now SpongeBob with a quick reload on the rival. Boom, there we go. And oh wow, just gets taken down himself. Bottom of red, 16 seconds left in this final round. Patrick Starr holding down the B hill all on his own. Logie working his way around for some support. But there's the contest because Violence comes in. Violence kicks the door. Violence kicks it, cleans it out. No respawn remaining for Florida. It's a 7v3 right now with 8 seconds left. Violence is choosing such right now. He gets stunned. SpongeBob takes him down. 1 life left. All that's left is Shiesty with 3, with 2, with 1. Chicago hunted. Win the control 3-2, and they stay alive, forcing a Skid Row hardpoint.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that's what usually happens, man. That's usually what happens. Game 5, you want to get the defense. Always want to get on that defense, no matter how the map is going. You want to get on that defense because I don't know, it just happens. You just figure it out. You figure out how to stop these guys. I mean, you don't won 4 straight offenses. You figure out one got to stop. Chicago hunted. They did everything they needed to do that map. I mean, no matter what Carbos threw at them. Carbos threw at him the whole map. He threw everything he had in his bag at these Chicago Hunted players, but it did not matter. They just had everything they needed to do to win that map, to force a game 4. We will be seeing Skid Row for the last time.
We will be seeing one of my favorite hardpoint maps because I love it. I mean, this one is not the size difference of a lot of the hills. It's just how they're set up. You got that P1 right there in the middle. Okay, that's cool. P2, that big old upstairs of the warehouse. All kinds of sight lines, all kinds of vantage points. It's beautiful. P3, that back porch area. Okay, yeah, it's smaller than P2. P4, the barber shop. Yeah, I'm due for a haircut. But that P5 and that P2, those are the ones that really win it for me on Skid Row.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's that P2 for sure. P2 for sure. That P5, that P5, of course. If you get to those 2 hills, first you can hold them down. You can hold them down, but man, we done seen some mixy Skid Row. So I mean, it's like you want to say those are the power positions. You don't want to give up those hills constantly. Like if we go to second set rotation, you're giving up P2 twice. It's not gonna be looking good for you, but like this map is a good map. Like we do see teams like to square up on the Skid Row. We do see a lot of square ups happen on the Skid Row. Don't see a lot of blowouts, and I mean, I just can't wait to see it. I mean, this is probably the last time that we will see it in a competitive setting. So I mean, I hope these teams give us a 250, 249 banger. Just to end off the Skid Row.
Another banger like they did for that map 1.
So we can end off Skid Row, off on a good note. But like you were saying, man, like you were saying, right? While it was in the rotation before, we just got these new maps. Skid Row was one of my favorite hardpoint maps, to play and to cast. But now that it's out, we gotta move on. So now I done moved on. I think it was a great change for Vista after watching Vista play in the first map. I think that it was a great change. I think that Vista is the much needed change for Skid Row. So I mean, I agree with the change. So
And then we have
RIP Skid Row.
And then we have the new one, the 6-star coming up starting here in a week or so. And that one in itself, I've never played it. So that one's going to be unique. I'm going to have to make a lobby with a bunch of bots and see how that one's going to work out.
Yeah, see, I always find the best way to learn the maps is just to run around without bots. Just run around by yourself and just try to figure it out. Jump ups, how you jump up here, what this holds, or like go to search and destroy, like do a search and destroy game mode, and then just go in by yourself and just see like what angles you can hold and stuff. That's how you really learn the map. And then as you're running around, just looking at stuff, calling it out. Oh yeah, that looks like a barbershop. Or that looks like a bar. That looks. But I mean, I played a couple times. It got a outside bar. It's on top of. I think it's on top of a like a hotel, a skyrise hotel. So I played. I mean, I walked around a couple times. So I mean, that's really how you really get the map knowledge. You just run around by yourself. You know what I mean? Just start figuring it out.
It would be similar to Greenberg Hotel then.
Nah, I mean it's like kind of, but it's on the roof. It's kind of similar to Vista. It's almost a carbon copy of Vista, man. I'm just gonna keep it cut. Keep it a buck. It's probably the same map. Probably adding the same map in just with a different name and different setting. But it's like it plays almost the same. I think I don't know how the spawns are because I haven't seen the spawns yet for 6-star. But I know Vista is a good map. So as far as that goes, Vista's in. I think 6-star is a search and destroy map too. So I gotta wait to see how that plays on there too. But we get to see how this Skid Row goes one more time because I mean I don't even think we even went there. So I don't think they even knew about it the first time. But here we go again in this Skid Row. Coffee, before we get this off, who are you looking for? Or I'll take it back, eat my words. But Coffee, before this map starts off, Coffee, who do you got your channel points on?
Well, I'm thinking Florida is really starting to get pissed off because they lost the first 2 maps. Chicago. I'm actually going to I'd put my channel points on Chicago simply because they are starting to get mad. They are starting to wake up. They're starting to get ready to just hit it. And I mean, it's not going to be a blowout. It's going to be pretty tight, but I do see it going to the Chicago 100.
Yeah, I mean, like, just to backtrack a little bit, like I said, if I was a betting man, I would have do that 25K on Chicago 100, just to get them started, just to get them going. But, I gotta, I'm a smart betting man. So, being smart with the bet, I think it is gonna be in Skid Row. I think the photo puppeteers are gonna do everything they need to do to end it here because I don't think they want to go to a search and destroy, especially on invasion.
No.
So I call it. So I'm putting my channel points on the Florida Puppeteers. 3-1, calling it now.
Hey, it could be that. Yeah, or we could end up going a full 5-11. And I tell you, we haven't had a 5-11 yet. So I'm ready for one.
Yeah, man. I mean, we haven't. I mean, I think I probably caught a couple, but not with you. You know what I mean? But I have caught a couple this season. But I mean, or this game. But yeah, I mean, around 5-11, that would always be good. But you know what they say, you gotta just hope for it to happen, not just beg for it or play for it. You gotta just wait and just just hope that it happens, and then it just naturally, organically, just plays out that way. I mean, that's how I usually get to them. We don't think about them, and then we just end up getting there. And we're like, yo, we ended up in around 5-11, but here we go, man. This is one step closer to get to that 5-11. We need Chicago 100 to do what they were doing in the first hard point, but this time just finish the fight.
Let's see how it works out. And the official kaboom count is at 1, believe it or not, all night. That one that we had during
it was 3 of them that dropped, though. 3 dropped tonight.
I only counted 1, as we're watching from Logi's point of view right now. And Chicago's already kicking it onto that P1 hill as Carbos draws the first blood on. And Carbos making his way upstairs at P2. He's already getting set up and ready to go to keep anybody from Chicago working their way through the tunnel. I see how that's going to work right now. Oh, man, nice head-on collision right there. He ended up on the winning end, but gets taken down by SpongeBob, and SpongeBob himself gets taken down. Shiesty working his way in right now as we go ahead and we get this P2 all set up. Carbos is set up upstairs. Oh, I'm sorry, coming out of the tunnel. My mistake. Tossed the trophy, but he gets mowed down. Giants is going to go ahead and get the rest of the scrap time on the P1 hill. 41-0 right now in favor of the Chicago Hunted as we go to P2.
Yeah, you know that P2, that P2 strategy is in. They gave up all of P1 just to make sure they have a good P2 hold. It's starting off good as violence. It's starting off with the big kills. All Chicago Hunter are trying to push through from this garage and from that P3 side. So let's see how they do it. You got player 7 trying to take that long route through the junkyard. Kills are going back and forth. It's going to be a big kill by Stilly, but he cannot find it. Now it just leaves Shiesty by himself on the hill. He's on the hill long enough. Can he just stay on the hill long enough for the reinforcements to arrive? And they have arrived. So that big hole that Florida Puppeteers was hoping to get on this P2 has been shattered by Chicago Hunted, as they now have broken into this P2. They're rotating now to next. Chicago Hunted knows this. They're going to get the rest of this scrap time, be up 77-25, and now this P3 is getting ready to break off, and Florida Puppeteers are setting themselves up in good position.
75-25 in favor of Chicago right now. Giants tossing out a trophy just inside the P3 hallway. Logi watching the back alley. Carbos working his way around in the middle, but he gets taken down. Patrick and Giants are on the hill for Chicago. Stilly watching from the backside. Oh, gets him in the wall. Quick reload as he gets hello there. 98-25 in favor of the Hunted. Stilly, oh man, tries to sneak around. Giants on a 5 spree right now. Stilly gets mowed down. Violence coming out of the barbershop. Almost ready to take appointments. Oh man, the Carbos gets taken down himself. Logi barely gets a chance to get set up. Stilly just coming towards the playground saying, okay, let's party, as the scrap time on the P3 hill is going to go white. 121-25 in favor of the Hunted.
Yeah, man. The Puppeteers are in this hill, are in the barbershop. Big battle by Patrick Starr. He wins with the pistol. He's being chased down. Oh! Patrick Starr just cannot be killed. Can he find another player? He does. And he did it single-handedly by himself. Lined up the whole Florida Puppeteers. Gave him that #1 special. Sent them back to their spawns. And Chicago Hunted are now running away with this hard point. They're trying to get to a game 5. Shiesty and Stilly said, wait, hold up. Let's go back in. Let's get some more haircuts. And they finally break the hill. Now this rotation is on. Florida Puppeteers is in the hill. They are on for this rotation. Big kill by Violence. Now this is what Florida Puppeteers need. They need to win a couple of these hills. A big junkyard hill. Call it a money hill. Let's see how Florida Puppeteer holds.
It is 135-50 in favor of Chicago Hunted right now. Is Stilly just outside the garage. Saw a car blow up. Now Carbos actually on the container at P5. You can shoot through that fence, and he is able to connect. Patrick Starr trying to work his way around to take out. There he goes. Oh no, but he gets taken down by Carbos. Stilly trying to work the back alley route. Cleans that back alley out. 135-80 in favor of Chicago right now as Violence already set up for that P1 rotation, but he gets taken down himself. Logi trying to work his way around. A little sneaky from the back. Gets one. Watching the tunnel. Climbing up for that P2 into P2. See if he can take anybody down himself. Giant already. Oh man. Florida's already set up on this P1. It is 135-106 we have a fresh set of rotations going on. Go.
Yeah, man, it's really only just violence here for the Puppeteers as it gets taken down, as for the Puppeteers, we're really just focusing on this P2 like they did the last time. They're down 109 to 143. I think they should have probably focused more on this P2, as you can see that they are focusing on as the battles are taking place on this P1. Kills are going back and forth. Who's going to win the gun battle? Is this going back and forth? And it ends up being won by Patrick Starr as Chicago Hunted gets control of this hill. You got two of the Photo Puppeteers trying to push in. Big kills by the Photo Puppeteers breaking this time. Probably try to get the rest of the scrap time. If you are Chicago Hunters, you are thinking about next, as you now got the rest of the scrap time. Shiesty, knowing these players are probably going to get that tunnel spawn as he's watching down range. P2 getting ready to jump off in 8 seconds. Photo Puppeteers are going to try to claw their way back in this game. So it's going to start with a big P2 hold here.
Yes, they are, as Logi's working his way from around P5, taking the long way around to clean out that P2 hill. Little slide there. Oh, man, he just all concentrated on getting up. Didn't see the one down below. Back on the boxes. 128, 173 in favor of Chicago Hunted as Logi gets taken down. Stilly kick. Okay, I guess Stilly kicks the door in. Carbos on a 5 spree right now. Stilly watching the garage, making sure nobody comes through. I know there's one down the hallway. Look behind you, Stilly. Oh, man, he gets taken down himself. 173, 148 in favor of Chicago. Shiesty, oh, wow, just went right past him. He's going to say, nope, bye, and make his way back around towards that P3 hill as the white time on that P2
big battle.
Go ahead and goes white, or goes, now here we go, P3, 173, 159 in favor of Chicago.
Yeah, man, the rotation was on for the Puppeteers, happened to win that battle. I think it was it was Shiesty who happened to win that one-on-one for the rotation. Chicago Hunted coming through this P1 side. Can Shiesty get the kill? He does find the kill with the pistol. You got to watch out for SpongeBob, though. He's coming up somewhere, but it doesn't matter because 3 kills go in the favor of the Florida Puppeteers. They have now, they've been taking the lead. They are trying to stretch this lead, trying to get to that 200-point mark. They are trying to end these Chicago Hunted here as they light up the kill feed once more. Now we have the rotation to the barbershop is on. Player 4 is trying to rotate. Player 3 is trying to rotate. Let's see who can get to this battle first, because if you look down the mini-map, all Chicago Hunted, they are there. Violence does a fine one. You got player 6 and player 7. They are trying to hold down this line. Rest of the scrap time for the Puppeteers. Rotation hill should start off in the favor of Chicago Hunted.
213, 175 in favor of Florida right now is Violence. He tries to clean out the Godheady, and he gets taken down himself. SpongeBob, oh, man, he gets cross town. Patrick on that P4 hill, P4 hill right now, holding it down for Chicago. Giants does a little cover up on the God Hill, or God Steps, excuse me, as Stilly cleans them out. Stilly gets taken out from the tunnel. SpongeBob working his way through the other side, through tunnel side, heading towards P2, P5. He may end up going ahead and getting things set up for a rotation on the P5. 213, tied up with 16 seconds left on the hill. SpongeBob upstairs at P2. He's trying to prevent anything from already happening at P5, but guess what? If I'm looking at the mini-map right, I see 1, 2, 3 blue arrows already there at P5. So when it kicks off, like right about now, there we go. It's going to be all kinds of possession by Florida. 229, 220 in favor of Chicago.
This is potentially for the game right here. Chicago Hunted has to take their time, has to try to break into this hill. We are in the junkyard. Giants that starts off with the first one, but there's still 3 Florida Puppeteers on this hill. Giants finds a second, but his teammates with the Florida Puppeteers are there to trade it back. Patrick Starr, he's trying to find his kill. One last player on the hill. That is Violence. He clears him. Now it's a 1v1. Him versus Stilly. Stilly happens to win that cruise missile, gets invested. Bang! It's for the Puppeteers. 8 seconds is all they need to win this game, to end it, and that is what they're doing. All Chicago Hunter trying to come in the front, but still he got some big three-piece. He's looking for 4. He cannot find it. SpongeBob is in. We may have another rotation to another Hill Coffee. No, yes, we know it's over. Florida Puppeteers ended on the P1, 250 to 223. I think it was 225, 240, 237, 2 something. It was a close game, but it doesn't matter. Florida Puppeteers have pulled it off. I mean, Coffee, man, I don't know what it is with Skid Row at 230. I don't know why. I mean, this is why. I mean, I be having to walk back statements sometimes. I mean, R.I.P. Skid Row. I mean, let's give it one last salute, Coffee, because I mean, that's the last 2 times we have casted that map. That is what it has came down to. It came down to last plays, last breaks. What team is going to come in? What team is going to make the play?
Yep.
To try to break into that P5, and that's what we see.
As I remember what happened the last time we casted Skid Row, and it was by any means necessary. That's all I can say there. Watch the video for last week so you can find out what happened at the very end of the Skid Row hardpoint that we did last week there, Goat. Man.
Yeah, man.
Here we are. Florida went down fighting as hard on this hardpoint as they did the other one. As we started off with that Vista hardpoint, Florida took that one 250 to 241, brand new map, but it was just all kinds of action going on right there. Then we went to high rise for search and destroy. Florida took that one 6-3, and there was a fight. That was a good fight too. I enjoyed that one. Karachi Control. Chicago took it all the way to a round 5, but they were owning it. They owned it 3-2 basically. And then the Skid Row hardpoint. Florida basically said, no, one's enough for y'all. Bam. 250 to 230. Florida is now 3-2 for the season. Chicago is at 2-3. And there was a kaboom that I missed. I can count it because I saw it go off, so it is an official. The kaboom count is 2 for the night. And then we had that Silver North action from earlier tonight. There go, where we had, if I'm looking correctly, we started off with a Vista hardpoint in that silver with the New York subpar against the Dallas flat tires. Yeah, that was kind of embarrassing. New York took that one 250 to 18. Then we went to Karachi for a search and destroy. New York basically owned it, and they took that search 6-2. And then a high rise control, as much as we love it, New York swept that one 3-0, and they swept that whole series. This has been a night and a half there, Goat.
Yeah, man. I mean, it was a great night of COD, man, especially in the COD Rec League, especially the second map that we got to see. I mean, it was deja vu for Florida Puppeteers, the first map. Like, they went down early, thought they were going to be down and out, and then they just come back and then win those hard points. A good Florida Puppeteers team. I mean, if you are in that division, I would want to try to win that. I guess you got to be a 2-3-5 team against them because they know how to win their hard points. So I mean, you guys probably got to try to steal that control off of that team. But I mean, that's it for the night, guys. If you are new here, like I like to mention, if you are new here, join our Discord. We are looking for subs on a Tuesday night because Tuesday night is our mixed league where we have a solo or duos. They team up and sometimes they need subs. And then tonight, Wednesday night, Thursday night, we do pre-made action. And pre-made is just what it sounds like. You get your buddies, you pre-make your team, you get your 4, you find your division. And please, guys, stop the sandbagging. I'm calling you guys out. Stop it. Stop it, guys. Stop it. You know what rank you're in. You know how good you are. Play the right division and get in the right division. And that's how we can make this COD Rec League just keep flowing. So if you guys are new here, join that. Coffee, you got any closing remarks?
I don't have anything except it was a hell of a night. And yes, some of us, we say that we're Iron Division players, but we're actually more like tissue paper toilet paper, other weaker paper division, but we still come out, we play, we have a good time. That's all. I mean, you're not going to win anything except people's ovation, fame, and have a bunch of fun because it's a beer league.
Yeah,
So,
man. And oh, go my bad, Coffee. I thought you were done.
you can go ahead and close it out for us.
And that's it for the Cod Rec League, guys. It's Hold My Coffee, Top Life Goon, Jim's behind the desk. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. It's Top Life, Hold My Coffee. We out.